It's narrowed down to 3 teams for John Harbaugh services. The New York Giants are the clear favorite. You have the Atlanta Falcons right behind them. And in a distant third is the Tennessee Titans. Let's get right into it. John Harbaugh spent all day today in New Jersey speaking with the Giants brass. The Giants are making a massive push to get a deal done with John Harbaugh today. They're willing to not only pay him, but also whatever his staff wants. Offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, passing game coach, quarterbacks coach. Whatever his staff wants, the New York Giants are willing to assemble the Avengers of coaching staff for John Harbaugh to come. There are factors outside of New York's control. There's a lot of mutual respect between Matt Ryan and Harbaugh. He might want to give him his chance to speak, but New York is doing what they can to prevent that from happening. Giants are making a massive push, paying him and his staff whatever they want. Jaxson Dart was present for this meeting as well. He's in the building very often, even in the offseason. Jaxson Dart showed up and spoke to John Harbaugh as well. The rookie first rounder is part of the push to land the biggest fish in the coaching pool. Many Giants fans believe if they have John Harbaugh at the helm, Jaxson Dart, Malik Neighbors, that defensive line, Abdul Carter, a top 7 pick, the Giants can make some noise in the NFC East next season. However, they were unable to land him as of right now. John Harbaugh will fly out of Teterboro Airport very soon back to his home, where he is scheduled to meet with the Tennessee Titans decision makers on Thursday, sources tell Diana Rossini. The meeting will serve as a formal in-person interview with the Titans at Harbaugh's residence. The Tennessee Titans brass, they're leaving Tennessee and they're going to visit John Harbaugh. You have to think, you got Jaxson Dart, nice. Tennessee Titans got Cam Ward, indeed. The Atlanta Falcons, their quarterback situation is completely up in the air. The Atlanta Falcons quarterback situation is completely up in the air. Is it going to be Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix Jr., somebody that's not even on the roster right now? Are they going to go trade for a Mac Jones? Are they going to draft a Trinidad Chambliss? What's the deal with the Atlanta Falcons quarterback? You have to think that the New York Giants are in the driver's seat to land the services of John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh leaving the Giants facility without a contract, per Diana Rossini of The Athletic. After a long meeting today, Harbaugh will go on to his next interview. This is big news. Giants had him there all day today. Were unable to get a deal done. Now, throughout the day, everybody was saying the Giants can't let him leave the building without getting a deal done. You need to do whatever you need to do to make sure that John Harbaugh is the next football coach of the New York Giants. Giants failed to do so. Now there's at least room for him to go sign elsewhere. At least there's an ability for other franchises to now woo him during the interview process and draw him away from the New York Giants. Jaxson Dart, Cam Scatterbull, Malik Neighbors. Atlanta Falcons, yeah, they got Bijan Robinson. That's about it. Kyle Pitts is a free agent. Bijan Robinson is about it as far as Atlanta goes. Tennessee Titans, Cam Ward. It's about it as far as the Tennessee Titans go. The New York Giants by far have the best roster that John Harbaugh can take. And if they're willing to meet all of his demands, you would have to think that these other 2 interviews are just formalities. They spoke about the respect between Matt Ryan and John Harbaugh. They went up against each other in numerous amounts of times throughout Harbaugh's coaching career and Matt Ryan's playing career in Atlanta. Matt Ryan, now given the president of the Atlanta Falcons, the decision maker, going to be able to build his own roster. Him and John Harbaugh can do it from the ground up together. It's going to be very interesting, but we are down to 3 potential landing spots for John Harbaugh. Where do you think he is going to end up? New York, Tennessee, or Atlanta? New York Giants fans are saying if they fail to get John Harbaugh and fall back on Kevin Stefanski, that's still a massive failure. U.S. Giants fans that you know, anybody not named John Harbaugh would be considered a failure. Harbaugh odds at an all-time high to go to New York. Fire Joe then. Yes, a lot of people are saying that Joe Schoen is a hiccup in the process. But what I'm seeing, Joe Schoen's not turning John Harbaugh off at all. So I don't think it's a Schoen issue. I think he wants to meet with these guys. What the fuck is it with Matt Ryan? I'm sure he's a great guy, but that's enough to want to go there and coach a team with no quarterback. Great point. Desperation is a stinky cologne, but it's what the Giants need to spray on to put them in the best position to get out of the rut they have been in for a decade plus. Another mistake in the long list of mistakes by this franchise. See, there's already doom and gloom. Already doom and gloom. The old Gandalf. Yep, if John Harbaugh decides to walk out without signing a contract, Gandalf's got to be there. You shall not pass. He's going to be the head coach of the Giants if I had to take a guess. If I had to take a guess. Too much smoke there. And where there's smoke, there's fire. Roster-wise, more significant, more talent than the Tennessee Titans. And unlike the Atlanta Falcons, they have a quarterback. Like the video, comment, subscribe. See you later. Peace!